Hello. This is Jovanka from JovankaCiares.com, and today's topic is about my top 5 natural remedies to reduce fungus on your toes. Those kinds of fungi are a little bit harder to treat. In fact, my mom and my dad have both had toenail fungus for many years, and they have had to try really harsh medication that in some cases could affect and damage your liver permanently. And in fact, my father had to go get regular blood tests to make sure that his liver was actually clear and healthy. That's how harsh those medications are, because that particular type of fungus that lives in your toenail it's one of the most stubborn forms of fungi out there. So there's a lot of remedies that you can use. I'm gonna give you 4 plus a secret one that I have here in my hand that my people in Latin America have been using for I can't tell you how long, but it has been shown to be effective in most cases, or at least in some cases. Now, first and foremost, I should tell you that if you have the kind of fungus that has been going around it's been sitting in your toenails for years and years, you might need to go check that with a doctor and make sure that it's not something more serious. But if you're someone like my mom that just simply caught it by sleeping next to a man that had fungus in his toes for years, and you just started noticing it, this is when these particular remedies could be the most effective. So the first one is, I just dropped my, the first one is vinegar. White vinegar, plain white vinegar. What you're doing is that you're soaking a cotton swab on the vinegar, and then ideally you want to kind of let it sit there. So you might want to wrap it maybe in a Band-Aid and let it sit there for a few minutes every time you put it in. By the way, everything that I'm telling you here, you're going to do twice a day on everything, but it's just the way that you do it is slightly different. So for the white vinegar, you just soak it really soaked, make sure that it's really damp and soaked, and then you put it in your toenail and maybe you wrap it with a Band-Aid and let it sit there for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can remove it. If you want to leave it longer, you totally can, and then you can wash your feet normally. The second one is coconut oil, very antiseptic, very antifungal. It is more for those mild cases or for people that have already healed from their fungus, but they're just trying to make sure that it doesn't come back. You do the exact same thing. You just, with a cotton swab, you just dab it in coconut oil and just kind of like massage it around the area of your toes. And you can do that right before you put your socks or your shoes. You can also add it to your shoes, especially if they're made with leather, because the fungi will sit there and will reproduce in your shoes, and this will actually help kill them. The third and fourth one are essential oils, and they are lavender essential oil and tea tree oil. Both of them super antiseptic. Tea tree specifically is one of the most potent antiseptic and antibiotics out there. And how you do this is by using a Q-tip, which I just lost. So unfortunately, I can't show you. But essentially, you take and put about 1 or 2 drops in the Q-tip, and then that's what you put on or around your toe. Make sure that if you have toes that do not have fungus, that you don't use the same old cotton swab or Q-tip, because you're spreading the disease. And you do the same thing with both, just 2 to 3 drops on the Q-tip and you spread it around. If you're the kind that has sensitive skin, or you have broken skin around the area of the fungus, make sure that you combine that with coconut oil as a carrier oil, because these essential oils are very strong, very potent. And finally, last but not least, is my trusted VapoRub, or Vicks VapoRub. Believe it or not, this very basic over-the-counter remedy it's very effective. I actually don't know the mechanical or scientific reasons why, but I can tell you from my own experience that when every time somebody had something growing on their toenails that look a little funky, we just massaged Vicks VapoRub on the thing, and we did it again twice a day. And after a few days, it started to look clear. So again, I'm not sure if this is actually true or not, but from my own experience, it seems to work. Now, there are plenty of studies and scientific data that talks about the effects of these other remedies. So that's my broadcast for today. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, or if you know of any other remedies that might be really helpful for people suffering from any kind of toe issues, skin issues, or maybe even other kinds of fungus, let me know by leaving a comment below. Thank you once again. Make sure that you share this video and that you subscribe for more tips and a jolt of motivation for your healthy, happy, and beautiful life. See you soon.